Hey, what's up guys, this is Ayush and you're watching Explore Gadgets. And if you guys remember, Samsung did come up with their flagship, the S8 and the S8 Plus a couple of months ago. And today I have the S8 with me and I will be sharing my experiences on the S8 after using it for a couple of months. So without any further delay, let's get this started. The best smartphone of 2017 so far. A futuristic slab of Android. It's hands down the best looking phone I've ever seen. Extremely slim bezels give you an impression of bezel-less display, and thanks to the popularity of the S7 Edge, the glass is curved on both sides. All of these simply mean that there is much more screen stuffed in for you to tap and view, along with an added benefit of Edge features like quick links. Well, I kind of felt the phone to be slightly tall than most other phones. This is because Samsung has adapted the 18.5:9 aspect ratio, giving you more screen in the same body. The curved glass back makes it really comfortable to hold, and considering that phone has a 5.8-inch display, I haven't had much issue while using it with one hand. It's tall, narrow, but at the same time it has more screen in a compact body. Throughout the time I've used this phone, I have been asked multiple times saying, "What phone is that?" The phone truly has been a head-turner or conversation starter for me. Overall, the build quality is top-notch, with IP68 rated, dust-resistant and water-resistant build, and a Gorilla Glass 5 protection that really helps. Yet this is a slippery phone and has a fragile infinity display. I have been using this clear case from Chotec for protection and it has served me well. One more thing here guys, despite being really careful, my S8 screen got scratched quite easily and I would definitely recommend a screen protector. Now moving on, the visually impressive design complements with stunning display as well. The Infinity display comes with a screen resolution of 2960 by 1440p, giving you a pixel density of 570 ppi. The OLED panel is jaw-droppingly bright, razor sharp and has incredible contrast, which makes the text, images and videos absolutely pop even in direct sunlight. The curved corners of the display make everything feel more immersive. Just a heads up here guys, since S8 has an off-standard dimension, you'll have to deal with black bars on the sides of videos you play, or you'll need to tap the screen control to crop to fit. That's not an issue for most cases, but some images might have reduced quality. While the video experience is pleasant, the audio on the other hand is just okay. They have retained the mono external speaker, which is louder than its predecessor but is average. I always find myself hooking it up to an external Bluetooth speaker. Now thankfully they did not get rid of the headphone jack and it comes bundled with AKG tuned earphones. Now considering that it's a $100 pair, the earphone does sound quite good. It has good level of bass and mid, and treble and bass are well balanced for normal listening experience. The one thing that I really liked about the headphones was the vocals were clear and crisp, and these earphones are really comfortable. Now under the hood, the S8 packs a Snapdragon 835 paired with Adreno 540 GPU or Exynos 8895 octa-core processor paired with a Mali MP20 GPU, depending on the region that is, which is backed by 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. The one that I have is the Exynos version and the benchmark scores are simply off the charts. Abiding by the scores is the daily usage, which has been a delightful experience for me. This phone can handle anything you throw at it and I'm really impressed by the gaming performance. The new chipset handles all graphic intensive tasks really well and the display gives it a more immersive experience as a whole. I would give this phone a 10 on 10 based on its performance. Now all those power-hungry tasks has been backed by a 3000 mAh battery. I generally start using the device at around 10 AM. I've got my 4G, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and everything else continuously on, and I do get lots of push notifications like email, calls and texts throughout the day. By the end of the day around 4 to 5 PM, I need to turn on my power saving mode as the battery sometimes drops to 15%. Thus it's safe to say that you can get a full day of use out of it. And yes, the battery does have fast charging capability with Quick Charge 2.0 support. It took a little more than 1.5 hours to fully charge from 0 to 100. It's really great that Samsung is moving to a Type-C port, which makes it future-proof. On a side note, I really feel that it's high time that companies like Samsung should improve the battery tech. Now moving on towards the camera, we have a 12 megapixel shooter that is simply amazing. The f1.7 lens with OIS capability produces amazing photos and videos. Now, typical to Samsung, the camera offers punchy colors, sharp and detailed pictures, while the handheld videos are pretty stable as well. I also paired it with Zhiyun gimbal to make better use of that awesome camera and managed to get a great cinematic shot. Now coming back to the camera performance, the low light images are fantastic. Now some photos does suffer from light bleeding, but overall the quality is great and you'll rarely be dissatisfied. On the other hand, the 8 megapixel front shooter is great for occasional selfies and video calls. Now Samsung does not compromise when it comes to features. The iris scanner that we got with the Note 7 is even more fine-tuned. It works really well and you don't have to align the phone perfectly with the eyes. On the other hand, the edge lighting glows up in all 4 sides. It's not something incredibly useful, but for the hefty price you pay for this phone, features like these really enhance the experience. I love the fact that they have included a hybrid SIM card slot this time, meaning you can pop in 2 SIM cards or a SD card in place of a second SIM card. I also like the night mode, which is great for browsing internet or reading articles at night. The device maintenance is another neat feature, helping your phone run at optimum levels. The one thing that I'm really disappointed with the S8 is the fingerprint scanner placement, which almost everybody will agree instantly. I hope the poor placement might be fixed in the Note 8 by implementing it in the home button itself. And now coming to the software, it runs on sleek version of TouchWiz on top of Android Nougat. The TouchWiz is kept really minimal and I really like the new interface, but the colors are way too cartoonish. The people who are used to physical home button will take a little time to cope with the virtual on-screen buttons, and after using it for some time, it wouldn't even matter that much. The app switching and multitasking has been smooth as butter and I have not faced any kind of lag in my month-long usage. There are tons of features you get with this, such as always on display, which I've covered in my asset tips and tricks video. I will leave a link down in the description if you want to check out all the awesome features. And one cool addition here is the Bixby, which is technically an artificial intelligence that is designed to make devices interaction easier. The only problem is it does not work that well and is not available in all regions. Hence, accidental triggers while changing the volume buttons does get a little annoying at times. So that's it for this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe for more contents like these and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get all the notifications first. We will be coming up with more interesting contents pretty soon, so stay tuned for that and you guys have a great day.